Okay, folks. So our next task is or the next thing we're going to cover now is our first task is going to be tomorrow from 9:15 to 10:15. Remember, it's 1 hour. Now, this is an old part B, which I have here. So it is. But remember the question all the same. So activity one is outline the IT service strategy. And you're given this template, remember, outline service strategy.rtf, which looks as follows. Now, remember, it's empty, but I've pre-populated this already. So name is your name. Your candidate number, it'll begin S391 and then 3 more digits. It'll be on your desk card tomorrow when you get in. Center number then is 71967, and the date you'll be doing is the 8th of the 1st, 25. And the organisation is Quick Cuisine. Now, the best bit of it here is you need to be fast. All right, you need to be very, very, very quick. This is where you list all the hardware and software that is going to be needed by the business, all right, the organization. It's what Quick Cuisine is going to need. So the first item there is mobile phones. I've done it there is hey, for the drivers to receive food delivery address and where to deliver them to the drivers in an easy to use mobile phone, which they can attach to the cars or bicycles. These phones will also need to have access to maps or GPS device to allow them to deliver the food to the correct address. Simple. It means that this organization can't run without these mobile phones. That's why it is a high priority. All right. Now, all the ones I put in there, remember the high spec computer, that was going to be for the manager, deputy manager. The sat navs, even though we're talking there is on, but put in as much hardware as possible. Receipt printers, that's for the restaurants. Obviously, they're going to be high because if the business hasn't got up to date receipt printers, they can't print their orders and can't have nothing to deliver. Regular desktop, if anybody else is in the office, that should be GPS device. VoIP phones, that's again for the office. Not really very important. So you would say that's kind of a low priority because it can still contact each other over Microsoft Teams or whatever. So if I was to do this and we'll go through it, is high, sat nav can be medium because they can use the phone. The receipt printers high. Regular desktop is high because the people in the office need to be able to work. GPS device, again, I would say that quite high because the people in the office need to be able to track where each driver is. VoIP phones low because there is alternatives, but it's still useful to have. Printers, low, that's mainly for the office staff, so it is. Scanner will be low. RFID locks will be quite medium because I know when you're talking about security, I would go high. Graphics tablet for the marketing team, for a member, medium. Laptops will be high. CCTV high because of security. Tablets will be low. Email software, so we've kind of left the hardware there. So and then I've put in a few of the software, what we've done. So we need high, database software high, online maps high because the staff to be able to see, the staff in the office will be able to see where each driver currently is. Payroll software high. Can't pay your staff out with payroll software. VPN software, high when it comes to security. Again, folks, remember, high. Management rota, staff rota management software, high because they said they want this. So it is. Then I've just done a few of the network hardware. Remember, I'm not going to squeeze it all in here. So high, up, very high, firewall, high, wireless access points. What if they're using desktops in the office, means it's not really wide use or not wide priority, so it'll be medium, switches high, etc. All right, but as long now, see what I've done there. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 sentences. Okay, that's enough really. As long as you're saying why it's high, medium, or low in regards to Quick Cuisine, that's the really, really vital bit, folks. All right. Now to give you a hand then. What will the IT service requirements, what will the customer, and the customer is the people that's using the service, so ordering food. So they will need the app software. They might need the website software, so they can get onto the company's website. They'll need access to the payment server, because obviously to pay, so they will. All right. They'll need access to the maps. Because they have to get delivery updates. So remember, it all says this in the scenario. Okay? And then remember, the last thing I haven't touched there is the laws. For the business, it's always going to be data protection, GDPR, health and safety. And then for the customer one is always the Data Protection Act and GDPR. So, and the Company Computer Misuse Act. Okay? Now, saying this is a very easy, remember, and it's just putting in this, not Dellen's, Braun, this, or whatever it is. It is making sure that you're writing just the generic term for all of these. We don't need the main big terms until activity number 3. Okay, so just calling it mobile phone, sat nav, printer, blah, 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 blah. Now, I know we have loads of hardware and loads of software, but make sure you get all 4 sections covered. Hardware, software, network hardware, and legislation. Make sure you get all 4 covered, because the examiner might think, God, this person didn't mind nothing to do with network hardware or doesn't remember anything to do with legislation, even though you just run out of time. So make sure you get enough for each and then go back and start putting it all in there. Okay? Activity 1 hour, should be very, very straightforward.